All right, next one. Since I guess you don't believe that they could possibly do that to people.
No. Not even a little bit.
Have you ever heard of lizard people?
Come again?
People that...
It's a Komodo dragon. Like that? Like a person walking like a Komodo dragon?
Could be.
Oh, God.
Some people that have more of a reptilian brain that are on like a... They would be probably somewhere between like us and aliens. Like not as advanced as aliens, but more advanced than us. They have more of like a reptilian brain, and they'd be considered like a lizard person. Like the people that are like at the very top.
Are lizards cold-blooded?
I think so.
Because don't you have to have like heat lamps and stuff?
They're not really lizards. Like they're not cold blooded.
But they have like lizard tendencies.
Yeah, that's why they wear suits, and somehow they all work for the government.
Boom, got it. If they have, let's say they said lizard. Where do they live?
Where do the lizard people live?
Yeah,
That's not 100% known, but they should live in the middle of the earth.
where it's warm.
Yes. They probably have like a...
Do any of them live outside of the center?
Yeah, during the day. Because they come out from the middle of the earth to control everything that happens. Like they call all the shots. Like whenever we're supposed to like go to war, they make something happen so that we go to war. They do like...
That's an easy one to smash, dude.
Why?
Because if they come out during the day, all you gotta do is you pinpoint, right? Peak areas of super electricity usage, right? But then you also...
They use the electricity from the earth.
What?
What?
Okay, so they use the electricity, right? And then we have our crazy satellites. Phew. Throw some thermals down.
But what do you mean from satellites?
Satellites, thermal imaging.
Are satellites real?
Huh? yes, they're real.
How do you know they're real?
I guess that's a good question.
Do you think you could really just like launch a giant piece of metal up into the sky and then it would just float around and stay where we can contact
if you believed
it?
in space and like gravity and like orbit, yeah, I think so.
That stuff's kind of sketchy to me.
So science is sketchy to you?
Most of it's a lie.
Huh? Is this the part where you tell me that space isn't a thing and there's no galaxy and there's only one, the moon and the sun are just something that some kid drew on a piece of paper and projects it up on the sky?
Kind of. We'll get to that later. That ties into another one.
No, dude. Oh, God.
We have a couple more before we get that far.
So, lizard people,
Right.
it's easy. You just use our unknown satellites to get thermal imaging, and you compare that to the electricity usage in certain areas. If said area is a little bit hotter than normal, you go in and you investigate. Because listen, if it's super warm, and I'm pretty sure reptiles need heat lamps. I could be mistaken. Let me know if I'm wrong.
They don't need heat lamps, though. They're like normal people. They just have reptilian brains. They're not really cold-blooded.
Have you talked to one? Because I'm pretty sure the last time I talked to one, they were cold.
I can't tell you where I get my information, but they don't need heat lamps. Maybe the elite of the
I wonder
elite.
if they just line their suits that you say they wear in hot hands material.
Maybe
And when
that could be.
And when they walk, it's just like warms up.
You know how like Rolexes have like the little weight or something in it that like as you walk it spins around and keeps the watch like charged up? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like a Rolex doesn't have like a battery. It has like a little gear with like an arm. So like as you're walking and moving your arm, it swings around and it's what keeps everything charged inside the Rolex.
That's awesome.
They okay, so that's how like a Rolex works. They could have that, but for the heaters inside of their suits.
That's like some Elon Musk type stuff.
Yeah,
He's the leader of the lizard people.
that would not surprise me one bit.
Oh my god. We're getting somewhere. Oh my god.
That could be why he's making all of these scientific advances.
Because he's got the insight.
Yes, he knows what they want,
Clean energy starts with lizard people, dude. Oh my god.
and he wants to put solar panels all everywhere, right? Which would be a perfect place to hide the hatches where they go into the earth.
Straight down to the lizard people layers.
Yep,
Man.
he's probably in cahoots with them.
Cahoots, dude. Okay, you've convinced me on that one. You have.
Okay, so there are lizard people.